from the lighter side of pest control. This is the Tales from the Crawl Space podcast with your hosts, Jack and Brad. From the lighter side of pest control, this is the Tales from the Crawl Space podcast with your hosts, Jack and Brad.
Look at those sexy beasts, man. That's just fucking hot. I've got a chub just looking at myself.
You know what? And Mike Douglas used to be the only man that made me moist.
That's
know
no longer than Michael Douglas.
I don't know. Jack, you look like a stripper man. Man.
Greetings, boys, girls, and cheese bags everywhere. This is a pre-recorded episode of Tales from the Crawl Space podcast because my ass is going to be driving a U-Haul truck down from Pennsylvania to the Kakalakins. So, as we're here pre-recording, my good friend across the miles and across the smiles, Mr. Bradley Harvey.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. Yeah, Jack's like a total stranger to me because I only saw him like less than 24 hours
I know.
before.
What the fuck's that about?
Oh, yeah, man. But dude, great show last time.
We had fun. We did have fun.
It was awesome, man. You guys brought some awesome stories, and some of them were. Yeah, I mean, we laughed, we cried, our heartstrings were tugged on some of them. It was just an incredible show, and but anytime that you guys bring us stories is always turns out to be a fucking amazing show. So
I was tugging on other things too. So. Definitely
That's right.
I'm a dry tugger. I don't use lotion.
You're a dry. So am I. I got enough loose skin going on down there.
You can just start slapping
for
around.
a cut. Jack, for a cut guy, I'm pretty skinny.
I got a nerve urethra.
I got a nerve urethra. That's right. Yeah, we'll be talking about a cure for that. A solution for that later on in the show.
Oh yes, we will. Most certainly.
Yeah.
Most certainly.
But guys, this show this week. Holy shit, man! The stories we got,
and they're still coming in.
They're fucking incredible. And I'm just saying that because I haven't read a damn one of them. I'm dry. I'm raw dogging this one. I'm going in dry.
Well, I'll tell you, you're going to be reading from the depot, and I'm going to be reading from the pest cemetery. Now we got some that came in on our TikTok account and other stuff, so we will get to you. This is almost definitely going to be a two-parter. So we will get to you.
Yeah.
So don't think that we forgot you if we don't read it on this show because we got a shitload to read.
Mm-hmm. So Jack, earlier on in the week, you posed the question to the masses. Mm-hmm. What was your worst on-the-job injury story? Mm-hmm. And so you guys came through in stripes, man. This was fucking amazing. So, hats off to everybody at Pest Control Humor Depot, my favorite group, pestcemetery.com, the group that's growing on me. And,
like a fungus.
Like a fungus. Yeah. But Jack, fungus don't grow where it's dry. So,
it has to be moist.
Food for thought there, and we're going to have a discussion about that later on in the season when things start getting corn swassy.
Corn swash. That's my favorite time of year for you is corn swash.
Is corn swash? Oh God, yes.
I get excited for corn
swash.
It
is totally a Midwest phenomenon, and Jack tends to groove on it, so that's great. So
now I'm gonna get beach swash. It gets seriously fucking hot down here. So.
Beach swash, okay.
Beach swash.
Yeah. And so anyway, we're gonna rock and roll with this motherfucker, man, because we got some great stories. So I'm gonna go ahead and lead off with one here.
Yeah.
From my favorite group, once again, Pest Control Humor Depot, also known as PCHD. So anyway, we got Jason. He said, was servicing some government apartments one day, and I fell down a set of stairs, landing back first on one of the stair edges. Oh God, I'm hurting right now already. God damn, had the wind knocked out of me. I had to file workers' comp and called off for a couple days. That was first thing in the morning, too. I guess just a sign to go home for the day. Yeah, there you go.
That would...
that ain't shit.
That's how I did one of my shoulder injuries was I hit the toe of the concrete step square in my shoulder when I fell. Man, that's all your body weight hitting that little ridge of concrete.
Damn, Sam. Wow. Yep. So you got to suckle at the nipple of compensation for a little while.
Oh, yes. Yes.
It's good old
the teat.
Good old mother compensation.
Right at the teat. I got a short one. Then I'm going to do a short one and a regular one. A.K. George said, little kid opened the door and Cujo tore up my knee and hand. So dog attack. As soon as the door opens, you got no fucking warning.
Oh God,
just
dog
pow.
attacks. Yeah, dog attacks suck because I love dogs, and when a dog disses me like that, it bums me out. Because dude, I had nothing but love for you when I walked in the door,
Right?
And you're going to treat me like this, and especially the ones that do it like later. You've got this dog that warms up to you. He bounces up and down. He's happy to see you. He comes up, he sniffs your leg. Every time a dog comes up and sniffs my leg, I always tell him, "Hey, you smell that, buddy? Drink it in. That's Max. That's my boy." And Max is actually over here laying down, completely passed out. He's my podcast buddy. A lot of times you guys don't get to see him because he's a wee, and so he doesn't jump up on me and shit. And when it does, he acts like Dad, what the fuck are you doing? But no, I love dogs. And but you have this moment, and then when they get all shitty with you afterwards, it's kind of disheartening.
Yeah,
it's just like, dude, I thought we had a thing here.
We were bros.
We were bros. What went wrong?
About my housing situation, a dog attack story for you happened yesterday.
Get out.
Yeah. There's this family that wants to buy my house, and they wanted to sell their house in order to get the funds to buy my house. Well, my real estate agent, awesome guy, scheduled with them to send a photographer over there to their house to get photos to list it.
Yeah.
Now, the guy had told my real estate agent that you can't just come over to my house because I got a dog that'll eat you, a big dog. So they were warned. They knew the photographer was coming. The photographer shows up. The fucking dog attacks him and puts him in the fucking hospital.
Oh, no shit.
Yep. Puts him in the fucking hospital.
Oh, God.
So that's what happened with that. So I guess we can take them off the roster for potentially buying the house because I guarantee you that photographer's going to sue the shit out of them, and they're not going to have any fucking money to buy my house, so they'll be paying lawsuits.
Wow.
Oops. Yeah, so there's the dog attack.
Total oops moment. No shit. Oh, dear Lord.
Now, the other one I got since I did a short one was Wesley T. Pitts. It was electrically because I was running a wire to new build. I was going too fast, and the other end of the wire was stripped and hit myself in the eye. I had to have some sort of goo to hold the contents of my eye in and surgery. It fixed my astigmatism.
And, it did.
I'm not going to try that out. I have astigmatism. I'm not trying that. Yeah. He said, Pestfield, I ripped some flesh off the inside of my right ring finger while I was messing with live traps. I thought I was going to lose my finger because it was infected. Hibiclen saved the day, and I never had to visit a doctor. Either that or I walked into a wooden shelf and had to get 9 staples in my head.
Oh, damn.
Man, wow. Scalp cuts hurt, though. Oh, fucking bad.
I get the scalp thing, but fuck, I'm still stuck on the eye, Jack. I mean, I feel it because I went through that shit last year.
I know you did.
With my detached retina, and oh my God,
you had to do the one show hanging over the side of the bed.
Oh yeah, that one show, the lost episode. Yeah,
the laptop was on the floor.
Laptop was on the floor. I was not drunk. I could not drink any alcohol. I could not smoke any oud, and I was totally sober for that. And so for that reason alone, we scrapped that episode. So
is that the only reason? Because I know there was another reason we scrapped one.
I'm just going to leave it at that, Jack.
Fair enough. Gotcha.
But anyway, the fucking eye, man. And it's funny you talk about it's cured my astigmatism. Good for you. I had cataract surgery about 8 or 9 years ago, and it cured my glaucoma. So yeah, I'm with you, brother, man. It's fucking awesome, man. I had to spend like $300 a month on fucking eye drops for my eyes to keep my eye pressure down. Once they got in there and popped all those old lenses out and threw the new ones in, fuck, it was all over, man. My eye pressure has been normal ever since. So
nice.
I feel you, man. That is awesome. Yes. $3,000 still in my bank account. Shit. Sorry, I got a little keyed up.
I wish I could cure my astigmatism, but
yeah. Oh my God. I got a shorty and a longie here, Jack.
Okay.
Bino Berton said he got hit by a Hummer and had to have emergency surgery. Now, Jack, you've had plenty of Hummers in your life.
I have.
And Have any of them required medical attention afterwards?
You really want
Oh,
to
you
answer
got a
that question?
story. I know you did.
Okay. It was me and two other participants. Mm-hmm. And the regular participant is fantastic with the Hummers, but the other participant apparently thought that teeth was supposed to come into play.
Ooh.
And so the regular participant looks at me and goes, why are you bleeding? That actually happened. I was out of commission for a fucking week. I was out of commission for a week. And this was like...
Oh, that's hilarious.
This was last week.
Oh, my. This was last week?
Last week.
Oh, good
This last
God.
week. So I was out of commission for a week, so I was back into commission as of last night. So...
Oh my God! See, that's the problem. You're out of commission, but you still may be expected to do some certain things. So,
I'm completely fine. There's other parts of me that work just fine.
Yeah, but you didn't rake them across your tongue, so you're good.
No, that's correct. That's correct. So.
All right, since that was a shorty, I got a longie here. Okay, James McNulty said he was stung by a wasp. Thought I was allergic to wasps, so naturally I put Benadryl on it. I also took Benadryl. Really? 2 weeks later of continuous Benadryl, I found out I was allergic to Benadryl and not wasp.
You think? Holy shit.
I found out hands swelled up like baseball gloves. Had to drive to the ER with my knees. I've done that before. You know, you're dipping, like when you're eating and stuff. So you get that. It's a total cheese. It's a cheese bag signature move. It's like threw up all over myself before I walked in the door.
Ew.
2 days later, I could finally see the veins in my hands again. Good times.
Bloated up.
He's like, I got all bloated up like a dead carcass. He wasn't a cheese bag then. He was a carcass. Carcass. Oh my God! Yeah.
Let's see. I got Chandler Lee says I was servicing a Chewy distribution center and checking some rodent stations. Some of them were secured with zip ties placed in hard to reach areas. I was using a hook blade box cutter to cut the ties. My partner asked me a question. As I turned to answer said question, I cut the zip tie with a little too much gusto and buried that hook blade right into my calf. Had a boot full of blood, but once it was wrapped up, we finished the service, and I have a nice scar as a souvenir. Fucking those hook blades, like the vinyl hook blades?
Yeah.
Oh, his leg.
Holy shit. That's his leg, his calf.
Ouch.
Yeah. Damn. You know what? I mean, I was wondering if it was just a skin thing or did it actually dig into muscle?
Well, if it's a hook, man, I would think it got a little bit.
Yeah. There ain't much on the universe that's sharper than that.
No, those vinyl blades are fucking sharp, man. They are. Yikes.
I loved them. The linoleum knife. It's like the last time I used one of those, I was cutting some flooring in my first house for the kitchen, and I ran that fucker right up against my knee. Yeah, it was.
I was a carpet installer as one of my prior trades, and we had those carpet blades, and those fuckers are sharp as shit.
Hell yeah, they are.
This metal straight edge that we use for like cutting doorway seams for carpets.
Yeah, it's kind of like a rectangular blade that's kind of offset in the tool itself.
Yeah,
and you go and rock out on it. Oh God!
So when you have your hands on that metal straight edge to cut the seam, if any of your fingers hanging off the side of that straight edge, it's going to come off when the blade goes by.
Yeah, that's right. And it ain't stopping for shit neither.
No, the blades ain't stopping.
No, it just melts through it like it's fucking butter.
Yes, it does.
Oh, good Lord! Wow. All right, got a shorty and a longie here for myself. Chris Tucker, wants you to hear the words that's coming out of his mouth.
Do you hear the words?
Coming out of my mouth. But got bitten on the calf by a brown recluse my third day at a new company.
Ooh.
Yeah, brown recluses are interesting wounds, because you're just like you don't feel it, and the next thing you know, it's like.
The hemotoxin with necrotic.
That's right.
Yeah,
you got a wound that you could dip a Cheeto in.
I've seen guys stick pencils in them, just like other pencil
stick
hanging
pencils
from it.
in them. Oh hell yeah! It's like it ulcerates really bad. And,
it does.
I've seen you look like like a junkie with an infected tract there, and I've seen them fuckers just actually pour raw heroin into their legs and shit. It's disgusting. It kind of reminds me. Yes, enjoy your supper, Jack. It was just like it's like those wounds are like that. So I can't sympathize because I've never been through it, but I can totally empathize with that.
Necrotic lesion.
Necrosis sets in, and then you're fucked. So I got you, man. Yeah, I understand completely. Lawrence takes the high road today, which is, a typical Lawrence move. And Lawrence Pleca says, I have none. At OT and Prism, that one he spells out. All those years I hammered home that you stop before you do something that you think will harm you. Call your supervisor.
Oh my girl, my back has been bugging me so much lately, it just won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. Just kidding. Sounds like a real pain.
You know, it's been a real pain lately, trying to find anything relatable to listen to while I'm working.
Girl, I got the answer for this one. Pestrogen Podcast. It's a pest control podcast, but with a lady twist. It's fun, laughable, and will make you say, yep, get that.
That sounds so awesome. So, where can I find this at?
Anywhere. We got the YouTube, anywhere where you get your usual podcasts, and they have a Facebook page for ladies in the pest industry only.
Sold!
You can catch the Pestrogen Podcast videocast exclusively on YouTube and listen to the audio version on Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, or wherever your favorite podcasts are currently crawling around. Pestrogen Podcast, because when it comes to pests and podcasts, we know how to bug you just right.
Well, you put a rose on your nose, dude, completely just dragging the whole fucking show down. But what the fuck, man?
I know, right? It's like this guy
Hell,
usually brings the fucking shit, man. But now he's just like, it's like before he typed this, he put on a pair of khaki pants, grabbed him a really long keychain with a carabiner on it, and stuck it on his belt loop so he could jingle as he walked down the hallway.
Hey, watch it, I do that shit.
Type that shit. Excuse me.
Watch it, I wear my keys like that. Hold on.
Yeah. But anyway, that was. Manager comment there. We're moving on.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
Good for you. Right. Damn. Ain't you got a truck to inspect somewhere?
Yeah. Go write someone up for their floorboard on Friday.
Yeah. Not on Friday. Today's Friday. So, don't you dare. It's Floorboard true. Friday, motherfucker.
That's right. Floorboard Friday.
That's right.
You got a longie in there, you said?
That was my longie, but
it was okay.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, no, actually, the rant afterwards was the long part of it.
But worth it. So worth it.
100% worth it. Yeah.
Oh, Fred German says where to start. 30 years in the industry. Have found dead bodies with building supers, seen horrible accidents on the road. As a father, the worst thing I saw was on an inspection for a building owner. I inspected an apartment with multiple families living in it. In the living room, there was a baby in the crib. There were roaches and bed bugs crawling all over his body and the crib while he lay there crying. The adults in the living room were sitting on the couch, smoking, watching TV like zombies. I called Child Protective Services. I can still see the baby in my head like it was yesterday. The worst part of this job is never the pests, it's always the people. I agree. Now, that doesn't stick to the topic of the show.
I was about to say.
So I appreciate your submission.
Hell yeah.
That's not what we were looking for.
No. But you know what, Jack? It was something that he apparently had to get off his chest, and rightly so. I mean, goddamn.
Oh, and I commented on the post, and I said, that's not quite what we were looking for. So he goes, physical injury? This is a good one. I almost vomited.
Continue.
I almost vomited. I remember this now. Yeah. Stepped off the last step into a low-ceiling basement, and there was an exposed sprinkler head. It went under my scalp, and I got stuck on it. I had to back my head off of it.
Oh, my God.
Lots of blood. And I was like,
lots of blood. Yeah.
Blood doesn't bother me, but the fact is, like, it was hooked up under his scalp.
Oh my God! Was it hair? But the hairline, so he can still look good.
I would hope so.
Because
With a name like Fred German, you know he's got swagger.
Yeah.
Fred German, man of the people,
Man of the people,
swagger.
Damn. All right, he's definitely scored some points with me. That's for damn
Yeah,
sure.
fucking hooking a goddamn sprinkler in your scalp. God damn.
But yeah, there's that. But Brandon fell off a ladder, and he says, "My fault. I'm a dumbass." And went to the ER because I thought I broke my foot and a rib or two. They came back with my x-rays and said, Mr. Anderson, your foot and your ribs are fine, but your back is broken.
Ooh.
Fractured my T6 vertebrae.
God damn.
Shit. Right? My back's not
pain
broken,
is-
but it hurts like a bitch all the time. But
Oh, yeah,
damn,
well,
to
that's just
actually
old
have it
age.
broken, I cannot fathom the pain. I would probably urinate in my drawers if I
Yes,
had that.
I would totally. I'd be shitting not left on my
from
drawers.
a broken back. Oh yeah.
Oh, this one made me barf. This story. This is
It made you
actually the one
barf?
that made almost.
Okay, well,
almost.
let me-
I actually, get ready for this one. It's
right.
just the idea of it. I typically, Shane Lane says I typically crawl using my knuckles instead of flat-handed. There was a board with a 16-penny nail sticking straight up through the plastic. I didn't see it and shoved it 2 inches deep between my knuckles.
God damn, dude.
I gagged. I was like,
Yeah. Holy
just
shit.
the thought of feeling that.
Yeah, between the fingers or under the fingernails, I'm out,
right-
man. It's
right
like,
between
fuck
here.
it, just go ahead. I'm going to grab my card, get to the clock, and punch the fuck out, man.
Because you got to figure, if he's knuckling it, that thing went up and into his fucking hand.
Yeah, because when I'm in the
God.
hospital and they want to stick them needles in here, ain't happening.
Yeah,
I got a perfectly good, juicy-ass motherfucking vein. I had a blood draw. That's where that come from. But I got a perfectly good, juicy-ass vein right there. Stick it in there or don't stick it at all.
I was going to say, that's an odd spot for a liver spot.
For a liver spot. That's right.
Yeah.
I got the liver spots. I got the piles. I'm old. I got the piles. I had to just I had a problem when I was driving down to my daddy's reunion and I sat on my balls.
Oh.
I sat on my balls.
That keep that in mind for my next story that I read after you do yours, because it comes into play.
Okay. Well, let's get right to it. Kyle Bailey. Back in October 2024, I was at a house doing a bat inspection. Honestly, I was already feeling pretty burnt out from work at the time, and this was somehow my very first stop of the day. After finishing up, I went to put my ladder back on the truck, except the driveway was steep and absolutely covered in acorns.
Ooh.
Nature's ball bearings.
Yes.
And while carrying the ladder, I think I stepped into a slight divot on the driveway and onto an acorn at the same time. My balance instantly disappeared, and I basically ragdolled down the driveway with the ladder still in my hands. And as a technician, you are the steward of the company's equipment. So holding onto that ladder, good job.
Yep, good on you.
Ended up fracturing my 5th metatarsal, a toe bone,
Yeah.
and was out of work for 2 months. At first, I honestly enjoyed the break for about a week because I was so mentally fried from working nonstop. But after that, the boredom kicked in hard.
Yeah.
Totally felt. Went through
Yeah.
it last year. I wasn't moving around all day anymore, and I just started getting fat sitting at home recovering. All because of one bad step at a driveway full of acorns of fun times. Yeah, I get that last part about sitting on being a potato. Funny thing was, I actually lost weight during that, but it was muscle mass.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, you weren't out there working it.
Yeah,
like RuPaul
exactly.
says.
Yeah, I'm sitting there. I got to a point where the workman's comp thing dried up because I was released from that. But at the same time, I had a gallbladder attack. I had to get my gallbladder removed.
Oh, yeah.
I had a detached retina. And none of that was covered by workman's comp. So I wasn't making any money, and I was fucking down, man. I was way
cascading
fucking,
failures.
not just mentally, but financially, I was down. And
Oh yeah.
and so I've got a lot of people to thank for helping me with that. But anyway, here I am now. So here we are. But anyway, yeah, I completely get that. The latter part and everything. I get all that, but damn, that last part, that's the one that hits you hard because you don't, you're sitting there, you're trying to heal and everything, and then in the meantime, you don't feel like you're bringing any value to anything, your family, your business, whatever. So yeah, I get you. That's the part that hit me hardest on that.
It hits you right in the self-confidence.
It does. Exactly. Yeah. So I'm with you, man. I understand.
Now, speaking of ladders, the last company I worked for, this did not happen to me, but I know the guy it happened to.
Liar.
No, I swear to God, because I still have all my toes. This guy, the company had aluminum ladders, and this guy was supposed to go up to the corner of this garden apartment, 3-story apartment, where it kind of goes in and then kicks out. So there's this corner, and it had a nest up in the corner. The bald-faced one, it's built a nest under the overhang.
Right.
And as he was carrying the aluminum ladder over there, he tagged a power line going to the building. And it went down the ladder and out of his feet and blew one of his toes off.
Wow. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Blew one of his toes off.
The next day, there was all new fiberglass ladders at the office for us.
Was it the big toe or the baby toe?
I think it was the big one.
It was the big one? Damn, that's something. You don't want to lose your baby.
No, that fucks with your balance and everything.
It totally fucks with your balance. That man will never play golf again.
No,
no,
and it completely ruins his foot fetish. Thing,
oh my God!
I know. I just your toe. Ow! What the fuck?
God damn!
Well, let's see. I think we got another story. Now I was talking about balls coming into play. So we have a story from Colt James, and I've only read the first 3 lines of it, and I'm already intrigued. I hadn't read all these stories. Colt James goes, a customer's dog jumped up on me and his front paws turned my nuts into pancakes. The customer came in to see me on one knee, cupping my boys while the dog was trying to give me kisses. Disclaimer, this dog is a good boy. He just gets too excited. When I took a knee, he was nice enough to give me kisses. No. But he got like a dog paws on all, right in the knackers.
Oh my God. I hate that.
Nut shot.
No shit. I mean, help me. My own dogs have done that to me in the past.
Yeah. They don't mean nothing by it. They're sweet, but just got you.
They mean well. I mean, they're good boys.
A good boy.
In my opinion, there are no bad boys. Only bad men and women.
Yep. I know. I like the bad ones.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
As long as I don't chew my dick up, we're good.
There you go. As long as there's no teeth rakage.
Yeah, no teeth. No teeth.
No teeth.
That's going to be the interview for the next one. Do you feel the teeth need to enter? If the answer is anything but no, we can go ahead. Go away.
That's probably a good
yes.
Yeah, I would totally agree. So, Ruby Seahorse, he said, nobody trained me for yellow jackets in 17. I had a Tyvek suit, a B&G, and just started treating it. My boots became yellow jackets. They got into the suit, and I was stung about 20 times in each leg. In each leg.
Shit.
God damn. Still did 10 accounts that day, as that was the first one, because you are a beast. And legs got swollen, and then my leg hair fell out a few days after in those areas. They felt like they had been pelted with a baseball bat.
Right.
Good memories. Everybody seems to end their story with good times. Good memories.
Good times, noodles. Good times, noodles.
An unforgettable thing, an unforgettable event in your career. Absolutely. Jack, I'm, and I'm telling you, we're only at the precipice of what we've got as far as stories. But I can tell you right now, I ain't got shit personally. I mean, I've been absolutely blessed. My track record is, I fucked my knee up a little bit, maybe pulled my back. I'm out a couple days. The big one was when I tore my meniscus, jumping on a termite truck, and, I was out for a few months. But dude, I've never had my balls mashed to the point of actually wanting to write it down in a story. I've never had been gang stang by a bunch of bees. And, some of you guys have gone through the fucking ringer.
Yeah.
Oh,
I never had
shit.
anything that bad. I did the one I had a backpack sprayer, and I was following this trail of ants along this walkway in front of the house, and I was walking sideways, and they had a brick walkway and a step down. So as I got walking sideways, I hit the brick step, and then the nose of the step was also brick, and it wasn't cemented in; it just rolled out from under me.
Oh,
So me
fuck.
and a full backpack sprayer went down,
Right.
and I came down square on my knee on the bricks and tore my pants wide open, opened my knee wide open, blood everywhere. I tore my elbow up when I fell down. I was trying to keep from fucking up the Birchmeyer backpack sprayer. but yeah, I tore my shit up pretty good. That was a hell of a day.
Good damn, holy mackerel. Oh man, you know what, Jack? I'll
What
tell
that?
all these stories and stuff about Not only I'm disgusted by some of them. I am, I get these strange feelings of dread and could this happen
Nausea.
to me? But mostly, Jack, I feel thirsty.
Yeah, I can totally relate to that.
Yeah.
Totally.
So what are you drinking tonight?
I'm just having some water today.
You know what? Yeah, I'm having a little water too, but I'm chasing it down with a little of my retirement bourbon.
Well, yes.
But the retirement bourbon, it comes in this tiny little crystal, Glen, whatever it's called, Glen glass. But sometimes that's just not enough, and I gotta quench the rest of my thirst with a little bit of water from my Tony Spangler tumbler at SpanglerArt.com. Jack,
right, look at
why
that.
don't you go ahead and tell them a little bit about what's going on here?
Boys and girls, this is a Tony Spangler tumbler with awesome, clear, and crisp graphics. If you can dream it, he can make it. It is double wall steel inside. It keeps the hot things hot and the cold things cold. There's a sexy motherfucker on that one right there. And if you turn around, there's the phallic symbol that every man wants to be and every woman wants to be with, Mr. Brad Harvey on that right there. Look at that shit. Right
That's
there.
right. If you
That's
zoom in
fucking
on that,
gorgeous.
you may see a vein or two on that.
Yeah,
cigar.
and as I like to always do, I like to rubber bottom.
Like to rub that
I do
bottom.
love the rubber bottom. So good.
Yeah.
But these are crisp, clean graphics, absolutely clear as a bell. Anything you can think of. He actually made this for me. Jack Nicholson from The Shining as the Joker going through the door, and it goes, "Here's Joker." So if there's something special to custom that you want, you tell them, they'll make it. It's fantastic. Him and his lovely wife, Leanne, do the most amazing job. Anything you can think of. So,
Yep.
double wall
And if you
stainless
ever
steel.
go to the Overlook Hotel and you tell him, set him up, Lloyd, and
That's
he
right.
doesn't serve your advocate in one of those Tony Spangler tumblers, you send it back, man.
That's right.
They're the fucking bomb. And Tony Spangler tumblers not only are known for their eye-popping graphics,
Yes, look at that.
and their rubber bottom, but also let's talk a minute about that double-walled steel insulation.
Oh, yeah.
God
It's the
damn it.
big DLT of
Yeah,
drinkware.
okay. True confession time. We did it. We did an episode last night. Our usual episode, and then tonight we're doing a pre-recorded one because of certain events that's going to go down next week.
Right.
So we want to make sure that you're provided with the entertainment that you deserve, crave, and touch yourself over.
Yes.
But but I still got ice in here from last night, motherfuckers. I'm telling you, man, this
Yep.
thing is the bomb ass, And but of course, no Tony Spangler tumbler from SpanglerArt.com is complete without the one and only stainless steel Sturgical. Yeah,
Sturgical.
It's good for bikers. It's good for Harley riders.
Or the fish
Sturgis.
or the row, you could shoot the sturgeon row through it.
There you go. Yeah. We're talking about the surgical steel, stainless steel urethral sounding rod. And I just totally butchered that up. But who gives a fuck? This is, we do this all the time.
Maybe your urethra's backed up a little bit. That's what's got you so flustered.
And it's leading up. It's going all the way up to my brain.
That's right.
I can't talk
It is.
right. But you know what? Damn it. This is going to do the trick for you. Look at that. Look at how shiny and smooth that is. It's going to be easy insertion, and you've got this machined edge on it. That's going to cut through any of the debris and or detritus that you may come across. And I'm telling you what, man. The next time you shoot a wad after using one of these,
yeah.
you're gonna be able to hit the cheap seats with it, man. Because I'm telling you what, this is the bomb ass diggity, man.
You're going to shoot it in one end, she's going to look like she's got a cold because it'd be running out of her nose.
Yep, you're gonna have a Chuck Norris come going there because whenever Chuck Norris comes, he leaves exit wounds.
It's like the joke. What do you call a hooker with a runny nose?
Full. But damn, these motherfuckers have it all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it's got the eye-popping graphics. It's got the rubber bottom. The double-walled insulation is going to keep your ice bill down, and of course, it's also going to keep your urethra running smoothly like the day you was born.
That's right.
And Jack, where can they get all this shit at one place?
If you got Peronis, reach for Tony. Steal urethral sounding rods.
That's right, boys and girls. And that is JT Story, my boy, my handsome boy. He has a page on Facebook, JT Story VO for voiceovers. He does jingles, podcast intros, voiceovers, you name it. Look for him on Facebook, JT Story VO.
Absolutely. John Lennon even wrote a song about him. Beautiful, 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 beautiful boy.
Yeah, that's my beautiful
Yeah, he's
boy.
an awesome guy.
I'm so proud
Cannot
of him.
fucking wait to meet him.
Oh, he's excited. He is so excited to meet you.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and skip one story, but I'll get back to it, Jack, because I need that sound bite that you gave me last time.
The sound bite.
Yeah.
What am I missing here?
Okay. Your name was mentioned, and I'm reading it, so I'm hurt.
You
remember that?
Okay. So I don't know yet. Tell me when to put in the bleep.
Okay. It says, long one, sorry, Jack, you've probably been to this house.
Bread.
Thank you.
I've probably been to the house. I don't know the story.
I was at a customer's house up in the mountains. Super nice cabin type house. Deck was slick as hell from rain the night before. Kept telling myself not to slip, and what do? I slipped down the stairs, wet brush in hand. That goes flying off into the woods. My arm goes backwards, and my happy ass is at the bottom of the stairs.
Oh,
I was
shit.
afraid to look because I thought I might have broke my arm the way it bent back. Surprisingly, no. It just felt like it was dangling.
Whose story was that?
Tim Edgel.
Oh, yeah. There's a good chance I have been to that house. He's a
Yeah.
good old front row boy.
Right on. I ended up having a slap tear and fracturing a small bone in my shoulder. I was out for 3 months. Workman's comp. Workman's comp.
Well, I'm glad you better. Man, I've run into Tim a few times at the Sheets near where I used to live up near the mountain, man. Great, solid guy. Great guy. Always good to see him, Tim. And hopefully you can come down here for cheese stock.
Fucking sheets, man. We're apparently getting sheets here in Indiana.
Oh, they're good. They are no cases when it comes to pizza. Not even close.
Yeah. Or
But
they
they're
have
good for
Buc-ee's.
other stuff. They got other.
No, I've been to a
food.
Sheets before. They ain't no Buc-ee's.
No, fuck no. No,
Yeah,
no.
Sheets, and I've been to Sheets before.
Speaking of
and they're
Buc-ee's.
like a tick below Speedway.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, Speedway.
I like their coffee. They do have good coffee, and they have little sliders, little sharp cheddar with onion sliders.
Ooh, do
Their
they?
burger sliders are pretty good.
Yeah.
I do like some sliders.
Gas station food is really up this game lately.
It's good drunk
That's
food.
Yeah. We'll have to do another route food episode this year.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I think maybe we'll feature gas stations, but
Okay.
that's a discussion for another day.
Yes, it is, sir. I got Tim W. Smith said, "Split my head open on an iron spiral staircase. Ouch."
Ooh.
Kimberly Ann said, "Tore my ALC left leg jumping a wall. 10 months of recovery. Never the same."
Holy
Man, when you
shit.
do something like that, it never.
No, you don't. Yeah, it's like crashing a car and getting body work done. You know it's fucking.
Yeah, it's the car rides just a little bit at an angle.
Yeah,
so
that's
the
right.
frame's
You're
bent.
driving down the road.
Yep. And since I had two shorties, Ralph C. Citarella Jr. said, "Broken nose from a termite job when my drill bound up while drilling a crawl space. Dozen stitches on my hand when drilling out one of the old metal exterior stations. The bit bound up and spun the station, sliced me right open."
Holy shit!
But now
Wow.
I've had the hammer drills and termite when they catch on something and the whole fucking drill spins. You got
Yeah,
the
it
side
spins
handle.
around and torques your wrist and stuff.
Oh,
I've never
yeah.
had an open wound out of one, but
Yeah.
god damn, man.
Yeah, but shit, I'm gonna hit the nuts with that fucking handle.
The
side handle.
shit I get from termite jobs and stuff like this,
Mm.
it's like, I bruise easily because I'm old.
Right.
And but yeah, I might just rub up against bushes and shit. A twig will grab me and like drag across, and and then I bruise up like that old fucker on Family Guy. But hey, come here.
I tell you something, you little son bitch.
Yeah.
Reach down deep in my pocket and get you a popsicle.
Hey, you can take your shirt off if you want.
Got any good news for me? You
Come
son
back.
bitch.
You fat son bitch, come
You
back
fat
here.
son bitch. I can't do the whistle. Yeah, I can't do the whistle. You son bitch.
You shh. I can't either. Fuck it. Oh God. Christian Barinci was walking through an attic doing an inspection for animals. Took a step, and one of the rafters was cut too short and spliced together with a wood boot.
Ooh.
Stepped on the boot and fell 10 feet through the ceiling.
Ugh.
Landed on my back and couldn't find any glasses or phone. Ended up getting a concussion.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
So when he hit, his head bounced. Wow.
Doink. Yeah. And then you get that contra wound. It's like, yeah, you get smacked here, but the blood for some reason pools right here.
Yep.
Right in your judgment fucking lobe.
Is that my problem? Because that must have been. I must have had
One
a
of
fall.
many, Jack.
I don't remember. Yes, I had a fall. I don't remember. My judgment is way off.
Yeah. Attics are a whole new ballgame. It's like when I went to work for the Scarlet Letter, somebody must have fallen through an attic.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had to sign a release saying I was not going to go in an attic that did not have a floor in.
Right.
And I get all that. And then, so several years into my job, what does one of my employees do? He goes into an attic without a floor in it.
No, Jesus.
And what else does he do? He's new. He has no idea what's going on. He's baiting for rodents up there. Okay. He puts one foot on the drywall, puts the other foot on the drywall on the other side of the truss, and goes right down into the bedroom. Okay. Straddling the bottom of the truss.
So he got his nut shot as well.
He got You thought your nuts. This guy, the story we read a little while back, and said turned his nuts into pancakes.
Uh-huh.
This motherfucker was scrambled eggs because this guy, and he, I guess he just stuck there for a little while. He goes, I couldn't get enough. He goes, I was hurting so bad I couldn't lift myself up off of them, so they just kept grinding into the board. I was like, oh God, stop, will you? Because it. And okay, this guy did this on a Friday at 3:45 in the afternoon. So guess who had to go out and do the incident investigation?
That would be you.
That would be this
That's
guy
right.
here. See this old fucker right here? He had to go up to take care of it. And of course, it was on the other side of the town where the office was.
Right.
And I go in there. I have nothing, right? It's just me, my car, and a really shitty mood. And I go in there, and yeah, sure enough, man, I still got pictures of this. It's like we've got a drywall flap here, we've got a drywall flap there. He's already pulled himself out of there. To his credit, the bait station that he was going to deploy was still balancing on that board as I went in there. It's like I've got nothing to temporarily fix this thing because, like I said, it's Friday. Ain't nothing going to happen to this room over the weekend.
Right.
And so I was like, I don't know what to do about this as far as, because she's like, I'm worried about mice coming down. She ain't got no fucking mice in her attic. She's just a paranoid caramel chick.
Right.
And so I was like, let me think about this. And so I go back out to my car, and I've got a box of 72 TCs Catch Masters glue boards. So I'm peeling glue boards off, and I'm sticking them on her fucking. I figure, why not ruin her fucking ceiling? It's going to have to be replaced anyway, just to get those flaps up there. Trying to hold them for the weekend until she can get a drywall guy out and send us the bill.
And it's made out of glue boards. Any mice will get stuck to it.
Yeah. I like the way you think, Jack. But this is not how it happened. What happened was Saturday morning at 7:30 a.m., I get a text and a picture where those glue boards failed. And I knew they were going to fail, but I had to shut the customer up so I could get home and start drinking.
Right, yeah. It's Friday.
And yeah, because it was Friday. But yeah, I totally get it. And then this guy that he goes, what do I do about my sore nuts? I was like, I said, dude, I'm a service manager, not a fucking life coach, right?
Right.
You know?
Put ice
It's
on.
like,
What the fuck?
it's like you're the one that went up to the attic after you signed a release, not that you weren't going to do that. You figure it out.
Right.
I said, I will give you a hint. I said, Green Giant makes a really good bag of frozen peas. He goes, understood. so basically, he wrote a bag of frozen peas for the weekend.
Yeah.
And I think he recovered. I see him from time to time on Facebook, and I don't see any pictures of babies, so I don't know if it ever really worked out for him. But
Well, I'll tell
anyway.
you, something cold down there actually works a treat because I had a friend of mine who lives in Phoenix, Arizona, and their air conditioner went out. They're trying to figure out a way to stay cool in their house. So I told her, I said, you and your husband, if your ice machine makes crushed ice, fill up like big Ziploc bags full of it and stuff it down the front of your pants. Because if that's cold, the rest of you is cold. I won't get how hot is it outside?
Because those blood vessels are really close to the surface,
right?
And you get that cold, and that cooler blood is going to. I do that all the fucking.
It works
time.
perfect. She's like, oh my god, it works so good.
On my nutsack, but I mean, even areas like the neck and stuff, and we're going to talk about that in a later episode. But but yeah, I mean, it makes perfect sense because the blood's running through your, it's like a radiator on a car,
Yep.
all the cool, the cooling stuff goes right there. The fan's blowing on it and shit. And it's going to send anyway.
It's like the old triangular window on the side of the when they'll, hold on, I gotta think of the name of the window. It's the triangle vent window like the old Fords had, and when you had shorts, you could tip that thing in and blow that air right up your shorts. All over your junk.
Because you could open it up and then open it even more, and it blew right the fuck at you.
And remember, they had the ball chiller vents directly below
the little thing down, underneath the steering wheel.
Why don't they do that anymore? That was the best fucking thing in the world for the summer.
Was
the ball chiller vents.
They did the fuck away from you. You know why? Because it was too misogynistic, I think.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, I tell you, a schnapper could use a
I was going to say, man, a cooler cooler would be great, too.
Yeah.
But people just don't think about that stuff. It's like, they made that because
shit.
men designed the whatever.
Bullshit.
It's like, you ladies are missing out on a lot of shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, Jack,
I know
you got
they
a
make
story?
yeah, I do. I know they made this thing that you could like attach to like your the floor vent with the hose. You can stick it in the front of your pants.
Oh yeah, and then throw it in the leg of your pants. But that works really good for shorts. And we don't wear shorts in our profession.
No,
at least we're not supposed to.
No,
but you'd have to loosen up your belt and then like cram that fucker down in the front, like your belt line.
Well, open your zipper just right in the front.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Nick Judd said, I was working with a guy on a huge house. We were coming out of the attic, and he missed the ladder and fell 16 foot to a concrete floor. Mm-hmm. Broke a bunch of ribs. And Sean Fitzgerald said, a dog attacked me. It knocked me down some stairs, and I broke my tibia and fibula.
And fibula.
And fibula. So, yeah.
We're throwing all these big Ecolab words, or Economist Labrador Retriever words at us.
I fall to pieces. Good old Patsy Cline from my old hometown, Winchester.
Oh, really? I didn't know she was a Winchester guy.
And she's buried in Winchester, and everybody goes and puts pennies on her grave. I've been there several times to pay my respects to Patsy Cline.
Oh,
I do love me some Patsy Cline.
Patsy Cline was like the first blue collar chick that ever sang country music. To be honest with you, yeah,
awesome. Yeah. Love her.
Absolutely. She was a lot more industrial than, say, like Loretta Lynn and what.
Yeah.
She
was a hellraiser, too, and I heard that she would knock your fucking teeth out. She took no shit from anybody.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. But Loretta Lynn would just fry you up a batch of chicken with Crisco.
Yeah, that's right.
Crisco does your chicken right every time.
But, oh, my God, I remember that.
Yeah. God, the things country music people will do for $1.
Hey, it's like Martha White's flour.
Martha White's flour, yeah. Okay, David Padgett. Years ago in the 90s, I was working for Economist Labrador Retriever and got granulated fly bait in one of my eyes.
Oh.
That's interesting. I've never had that happen before. He goes on, just a tiny speck, but I could only see black and white for about 8 hours.
That's fucking weird.
Right? I called my boss and he said call poison control. They had no idea what chemical I was talking about or what a cholinesterase inhibitor was. Since I worked nights, I was off for a day. My boss never reported the incident and it was swept under the rug. I recovered with no side effects, but it was scary at the time. Working for Economics Laboratory Retriever, I could totally get shit being swept under the rug. Fuck.
Right.
Yeah. And, no, this really blows my mind, that you would get like a little speck of flybait in your eye, but you would only see in 1960s television. Wow. I don't know what to say here, Jack. It's amazing.
The fact you'll see in black and white.
I almost want to like kidnap a hobo and throw some flybait in his eye. Okay, what do you see?
Yeah. Does it work? Is it working yet? Black and white yet?
Black and white yet? Yep. You watching Ed Sullivan right now? So,
yeah. And if it looks like we were scared to death, just a couple of kids just trying to save each other. You should have seen it in color.
Nice. I'm going to do a quickie here. Tom, TJB, says ladder plus tree. Common sense equals 4 torn tendons, dislocated shoulder, 2 broken ribs, and forced to sell my business.
Oh, shit.
Wow. What the fuck, Tom?
Forced to sell your business.
God damn. Holy shit. I don't say, man.
That's not where I thought that was going.
No, that took a nasty turn, dude.
It did. I was like, well, I can see injury, hurting, medical stuff, recovery, selling your fucking business? What?
Yeah, that came out of nowhere.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Okay, I'm going to do a lightning round here real quick if you're all right.
Yeah.
Okay, Brandon says, I was doing a Citricon install in the pouring rain and the grip for stability slipped off the metal part and it twisted my hand and arm till my bone split.
Ooh!
Jesus Christ.
Wow. Just listen to it.
I know, man. It's like bone splits suck. Kyle says, I fell 20 feet through an attic onto a garage floor. Who the fuck has a 20-foot high ceiling in their garage?
Yeah, what the fuck, man? Well, actually, I got to tell you, my garage up on the mountain had a pretty fucking high ceiling to it.
It wasn't no 20 goddamn feet.
It was close. It was close.
Bullshit. Really?
I'd say it was 15 to 18 feet, yeah. Because my house stepped down into the garage.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But the ceiling was the same level, so...
I remember that, because when I was up there, you didn't have the garage. Yeah, the garage was, like, in its infancy.
Right.
And it's like we just we were in the house, but we just looked at the garage from the inside.
And it was like a pit. So,
yeah.
The house stepped down about 5 foot, 4 to 5 foot into the garage. So
okay, Kyle, you get a pass on this one. Yeah, all right.
Foot, what the fuck?
Okay, real quick. Alex Shelby stabbed 4 times, not while in pest control. Duh.
What the fuck?
What did you do to piss somebody off so bad that they would stab you 4 times?
Jesus Christ!
Right? I feel like a scorned lover was involved.
Maybe.
Yeah. Michael says, groin pull 12 inches from bald-faced hornet nest. Thought my hip was broken, but still ran away. Good man.
Fuck yeah, you're going to run.
Good man. You're gonna run. If you got any energy left in you, man, you're going to fucking bounce from that shit.
I'm out.
Yeah. All right, I'm spent. Go for it.
All right. Christian Ornelas said, while working at the Big O, we used to do attic insulation removal and blow in new insulation that's supposed to help with pests. I've watched 3 people fall right through the ceiling right next to me. Seemed pretty painful, and they were all out for a few weeks to a few months.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Right.
And Ricky Davidson says, I fell from a 2-story building doing pigeon control. Neck and facial fractures, broken fingers, 2 broken ribs, dislocated my ankle, and ruptured my Achilles. Rough day. You think?
Apparently.
You think?
You think?
Fuck, man. God damn, Ricky.
Good Lord.
Takes a lick and keeps on ticking.
That's right. He's the Timex of pest control.
Yes, he is.
Damn. Oh, God. Tyler, during my deployment back in 2013 to 2014, I was implementing our BASH program, which was also known as Bird Airstrike Hazard, shooting pigeons and other avians from and other avians from, well, suffering a bird strike.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anybody that knows, aviation, bird strike, they're getting sucked into jets. They can really fuck things up for you.
Apparently, there's a people strike recently.
I saw that.
Ugh.
God, man. Yeah, talk about mechanically separated meat.
That's what that was.
No shit.
Holy shit.
I was climbing some stairs on a building, and I was on the third or fourth step from the bottom, and the stair broke, and I fell through. Because I'm gifted God damn it, hang on. Because I'm gifted vertically, I didn't fall all the way through, and instead landed on my right leg and lost my balance, twisting around and heard a loud pop in my knee. I've heard that sound before.
Oh, yeah.
It is not a good sound.
No, and it feels like
Yikes.
like someone pours hot liquid down the inside of your knee after you hear that pop.
Or it was like you're eating a barbecued leg quarter and you try to get that meat between the leg and the thigh on the inside and you bend it. Yeah, I got you, man.
The wet. Jesus Christ. I'm familiar.
Yeah. Luckily, I had some other airmen with me to keep me from falling all the way backwards and injuring myself more. I ended up having surgery on said knee almost a year later after months of PT, and they ended up removing my meniscus. Meniscus. It sounds like something Popeye would say. I will get the meniscus. Also, to answer the question, yes, the military has pest control as an AFSC MOS, but I believe my branch, Air Force, is the only one that maintains an actual career field. Actually, they do not. There are. I've got a very close person to me that actually was the service manager that got me my first job in pest control at the Big Green Tea, who went over to Kuwait as a contractor for the government. I think it was it was still considered under the purview of the armed forces. And it was basically taking care of bases and stuff like that for pest control. Dude made serious coin out there. Doing it. His only problem was he goes, I can't buy beer here, man. It's like, because, it's the Middle East and,
right.
Even though they're the ones that invented distilled spirits, they don't want to sell them. But
well, the Popeye thing, I think, would be, I just cannot finish because I blew my meniscus. Son of a
Popeye the Sailor Man. I eat all the maggots. And,
Daniel Custis said, I hope I said that last name right, Kustes. Custis, I don't know. Twisted my foot and broke it 5 minutes into my first termite treatment of the day. My phone, truck, and coworker were out back, so I tried walking on it. Foot gave out, and I went face first into an iron fence and split my head open. 26 stitches right above my eye and still have nerve damage. Probably had a concussion, too, because several points after hitting my head, I don't remember. Crappy hospital didn't check for a concussion and misdiagnosed my foot because they didn't x-ray the whole thing. Gotta love that high-quality medical care.
Hell yeah, you do. God damn, man. Oh, good Lord. I've got one here that's a visual, and I hope everybody can see it. We've got Bill Stewart that says, I got popped on the top by a European hornet. They weren't even my target pest.
Oh, right on his lip?
Oh, yeah. Check out the lip on that dude, man.
See, it's kind of bright, but I can see it. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, I can't help you there. So I'm technologically, impaired, but let's face it, the dude.
Yeah, it looked like he had a shellfish allergy.
Yeah, he looked like he had a shellfish allergy. I had a French bulldog that decided to eat a spicy sky raisin, and and that fucker came in, and you know bulldogs, they got those big
jowls.
Lips and the jowls and stuff, and his was like actually curled up.
Oh my God!
It was just like. It's like you look like a fucking model for Vogue or something, but anyway,
it's the pictures on the outside of the Ulta beauty stores. All those weird alien-looking chicks with the bee stung lips. Yeah, those ones.
Yeah, all I can say is, Mr. Stewart, I'm looking at this and I'm seeing that lip, and all I can say is, hold my beer, I'm going in.
Hey, baby. But you sure do got a pretty mouth.
You do got a pretty mouth.
All right, the next one we got Kevin Thurman. It's a short one. He goes, electrocuted in a crawl, mauled by a German shepherd, nail through the foot, burns, cuts. Then he finishes off with, stuff happens.
Stuff happens.
So nonchalant. Stuff happens.
You know what? You gotta respect that.
Yeah. Rolling
You know,
with the
I mean,
punches.
because
He's rolling with it.
Yeah, it's like it's like these things happen, and it's true.
It's
These
true.
things
Oh,
do
it's
happen
totally
in
true.
our industry,
Right.
and that's what makes a cheese bag, Jack.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because you get all that, and it's just all in a fucking day's work.
Because you got to roll with the punches. To get the what's real. Don't you see me standing here? I got my back against the wrecking machine.
I thought I'd go all day without a David Lee Roth, reference, but you know what? I'm good.
It
with
happens. It does happen.
It does.
Stuff
happen.
happens. See?
Yeah,
Stuff happens.
Exactly. All right. Let's see. I've got Daniel over here that says I had a wrestling match with a chow in a customer's backyard because they didn't lock the dog door, and he cornered me.
Fuck.
Everybody bitches about pit bulls and Rottweilers and
Dobermans.
Chihuahuas.
Those are little angry fuckers.
But man, chows will fuck you up if they want to. And but goddamn, poor thing got put in the guillotine of a lifetime, and I pulled just about every muscle in my back, shoving him back into the house. Man,
Wow.
You got to do what you got to do, right?
Yeah, you do.
Absolutely.
Because like they say, stuff happens.
Yep, that was a shorty. So I'm going to go with Terrence Houch.
Okay.
Yeah, you know who I'm talking about.
Of course.
Terrence Houch. Falling down a snowbank and tearing up my labrum on my hip. Year later, a new hip.
Damn.
Fell on it again March 3rd on ice, still hurting. You, Mr. Houch, you are a glutton for punishment, my man.
We love you, Terrence. We really do.
We do. We kid because we love.
That's right. That is absolutely true. We kid because we love.
Yeah.
Now, according to Stevie Nicks, Rhiannon Damon Harloff says, I was doing a roach clean out for an eviction situation. The entire house was infested. The property manager had a trash out performed the morning before I arrived. The house was filthy but workable. The floor was slick, shiny tile kind. As I was leaving, I cut through the middle of the living room and hit something wet/oily, and literally, like a cartoon, flew up and backwards, landing on my elbow. I later found out there was a rotten food and meat in the refrigerator freezer, and during the trash out, the bags of rotten food had leaked onto the floor, and I was the one that found it. And there's a broken bone. I doubt you can see it too well, but
No, I see it. Oh, my God.
fucking broken bone picture. Yeah. Fucking jammed your elbow.
Oh, my
Fucking
God.
ouch.
God damn, man. So I guess next time we're going to be seeing colonoscopy pictures and stuff.
Well, sometimes you got to see a butthole. That's how life goes.
You know what? Yeah. So, ladies of Pestrogen, be sure to
Ladies of we will accept your submissions for the buttholes.
Absolutely. They will be closely scrutinized by the editing staff here at Tales from the Crawl
Your own,
Space.
not someone else's. I'll stop you right there. I don't want cat buttholes pictures. I want your own, not someone
You mean
else's.
someone else? What do you this? Not someone else's. It's like sometimes they bring a friend.
They do. I know all about that
Yes,
one.
they do. Yep. Oh, good God.
Well versed in that one.
Excellent. Nicholas Savasta.
Mm-hmm.
This guy right here. Okay, I see shit from him all the time on Pest Control Humor Depot, my favorite group, and I always love it when he brings something to our show. And today is no exception. He goes, I fell from a 24-foot ladder and bounced on my back in the driveway.
Oh, the bounce. It's not. You didn't just hit once. You hit twice.
Yeah, on a driveway, no less.
Yeah.
But dude, I'm telling you what, if you like bounce from a bush, after landing on a bush, you really had some altitude there.
See, it's like the first hit is the injury. The second one's the insult.
Yeah, exactly. You had to be like in terminal velocity in order to fucking bounce off a bush. Damn. Ended up with a shattered disc, several others herniated, as well as severe nerve compression. ACDF of C5D, whatever. Discotomy, discectomy, and fusion with titanium cage implanted.
Ooh.
The head injury caused a total neurologic autonomic fail. How are you writing this if all this happened to you? I can no longer control body temperature and blood pressure, requiring an early retirement. My advice is simple. Safety equipment. God damn it. Hang on. Safety equipment is an OSHA requirement for a reason.
Yes, it is. That's true.
It is. Always tie off, secure your ladder, wear headgear or respirator, and gloves when required. Glove up cheese bags.
That's right.
Make sure your ladder is secure from sliding and tipping. And finally, never allow your boss to tell you to wait to be seen when something like this happens.
No, you fucking
Even
take your
if
ass
the
up.
boss tells you he does not carry workman's comp. What the
There is no such thing as a business license out there for that type of thing. It doesn't carry workers' comp. That guy was just trying not to.
But there is a such thing as a business that's doing business without a fucking business license.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. It's up to you to report it and be seen. Words to live by.
Agreed.
Oh
my
God.
If you're hurting and you think you need to see somebody, go see somebody.
Go fucking see
because
somebody.
they cannot fucking fire you for death.
Yeah, exactly. You send the owner the bill, and if the owner balks at you, fucking lawyer up, dude.
That's right. Because if they do try to fire you for it, you can clean them out. So, See, Brent Toll said unplanned disruption of a yellow jacket hive while doing a rodent job. Apparently, they love building nests underneath old barn boards. As I was stepping over an antique wooden wheelbarrow, the boards under my feet were flexing and rattling. I bent down to replace a weighted Evo Express space station next to the pile of boards. Out flew thousands of yellow jackets. For some reason, I felt I needed to bring that black bait box with me. I jump over the wheelbarrow. I tell the nearby client, do not move, as I run for some ground covering blue spruce trees. 4 or 5 steps into my sprint, I feel my left hand on fire. I look and it's covered in angry yellow jackets, stinging and tagging me for their closest friends. The bait station was covered with even more yellow jackets. As they were crawling towards me, they were trying to sting the station. I toss the station and shake off my hand. I look behind me and there's a ball swarm at least 8 feet across coming right for me. I dash across the first tree. They lose sight of me. I still chose to keep running and dashed around another tree. I look back. The swarm is now in the grass due to the colder late October temperatures. Get back to the client who had no idea I was being stung. She was laughing while pointing at her similar robust physique as mine, going, dude, I didn't think you could run that fast. I replied, dudette, I was motivated. They were stinging me.
Hell
so
yeah.
I'm now looking for some plantain weed or even dandelions so I can mince them up to help draw the venom from my hand. We counted over 50 stings. There were likely over 100, for they were stinging the same spots over and over. Not a single weed in her 5-acre lawn. Thank goodness her husband was an Abbott Labs sales representative and she had prescription strength Benadryl. Never swelled up, just itchy as all get up, and my joints ached for months afterwards. Other than that, no serious accidents.
Wow. Holy shit. You know what, guys? If you ever have a problem with a situation like this guy has ran into and you don't have any dandelions or whatever the fuck to grind up and act as a poultice on your just have the customer piss all over you.
That's right. Yeah.
And it's the same thing like jellyfish and stuff like that. Just have the customer piss on you. You may not get any relief, but you may discover a new fetish.
you said poultice reminds me of the second Grown Ups movie. And he's like, give me a poultice with maize. What's a maize?
Damn. I remember an episode of Vikings where, Ragnar was like, they were in a fight and they were in some sort of battle skirmish and Ragnar got a little fucked up and this one shield maiden came across and just like straddled him, squatted down, lifted her skirt up and just pissed all over his chest on the wound.
Well, damn. Well, they say that urine is sterile as
it is, and they say it neutralizes jellyfish venom, but don't ask me why. But
I think people just want to pee on you. I think it's what it is.
I just want to be peed on.
Well, it works for some people.
Well, I don't know. I'm on the fence about it, but only one. There's only one way to find out.
It's better off if you're in the bathtub about it because it's a lot less messy and less cleanup.
Well, I mean, this guy was in a bleed out location, so you might as well piss on him.
Oh yeah. Well, if he's going to bleed out anyways, at least give him that little bit of joy before he craps out.
That's right. That's my buddy.
Look at that buddy.
Yeah.
Little coconut monkey.
Little coconut monkey. Evil monkey. Riding on a back. Evil monkey.
I went monkey. Monkey. Don't you do you're gonna shot the monkey. Hey, shot the monkey.
Hey. Damn. All right. Let's see what I got here. Oh, Rob Bell had a snapped ankle. Not really knowing how bad the injury was, yet adrenaline rush from injury, I ran 3 stops with it. I called my boss and said, I'm in a lot of pain now. Long story short, broken tibia, 9 screws and plates to put Humpty Dumpty back together, and was out of work for 4 months, 9 weeks in physical therapy.
Jesus.
Paul Stewart Carlton said he shattered both wrists with an attic ladder detached from a ceiling, had to have 4 surgeries, and missed almost 2 years of
Jesus
work.
Christ.
Look at that guy. Look at that poor guy. This guy cannot wipe his ass or masturbate.
That's, yeah.
Paul, I think you won the night, man.
Yeah.
For one thing, you brought a picture. So, yeah, you definitely
You showed
won
up
the
with
night.
receipts, yes.
You brought receipts, yes. Cara Beliveau said, I stepped off a knee-high deck and broke my ankle. I got up, finished the service, then went to urgent care. Smart move.
Yeah, for sure.
So, anyway, Jack?
Yes, sir.
I think we might have a part 2 going on here.
Yeah, I think we do, because I still got a shitload. I've got some on our social media, Instagram and TikTok we need to get to.
Yep.
Everything. So,
you know what?
So show.
Yeah. You guys, I'm reading these stories and I'm listening to everything and I'm just like, God, this is fucked up. But you know what? This shit happens in every industry that you're in.
It does.
We should be thankful that we get, maybe a bee sting or, things like that, maybe a sprained ankle, a break or two. But you think about some of these folks that go into these factories and stuff like steel mills and everything, it's better than having, like a hot, steel rod, jumping off the assembly line and right into your chest and stuff like that.
But at least it cauterizes the wound.
Jack, you have a point there. and but still, better yet, everybody, God damn it, be safe out there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that can fuck you up. And, we're going to get into more detail on it on, part 2 of this particular topic. But gosh, guys, I feel for every one of you out there that brought a story because, in one point you wouldn't have given us a story if you hadn't at one point or another in your career had to deal with this. So,
that's true.
Jack and I, our hearts are with you and our nipples are with you too.
Nipples. Yeah.
Ooh, damn, Jack. I believe that's the first time I've seen your nipple.
That's right.
Yeah. Call me. But but you know what? Definitely. Guys, keep it safe out there. I have seen a lot of different. I've attended so many safety meetings and so many other seminars, webinars, and shit like that. But it all boils down to one thing: y'all got to fucking be safe.
That's right.
So and common sense is a big thing there. So if you see that deck is slick, then watch your step.
Accidents happen, but stupid accidents shouldn't happen.
Yeah, and you can fix bones and stuff like that, but you cannot fix stupid.
No, you cannot.
So I'm not calling y'all stupid, but I'm saying just be careful out there, guys. We love you.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
we do. We give because we love.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Jack, have a great time moving your kid.
Yeah, it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I know,
and
it's going to be close to you again, and that just rocks my world, And, like I said before, I can't fucking wait to meet him at Cheese Talk 2026.
Hell yeah.
More details to follow.
Mm-hmm. It'll happen down here. Not sure the exact location, but it's happening down here. So plan on it.
So, if we didn't read your story, we probably will in another episode.
We've got a lot more, so we'll get to it.
You guys brought it hard. So, on behalf of Jack and myself here at Tales from the Crawl Space TFTC, not so live this time, Pest Control Humor Depot, my favorite group, pestcemetery.com, the group that's growing on me. We beg you all to bug the hell.
Either one.
Bug off.
Y'all come back now. You hear?
Oh, thanks for listening to Tales from the Crawl Space podcast. Jack and Brad will be back next week with another great episode. TFTC can be found on almost every podcast provider available, and you can also find us on TikTok at TFTC 2.0, Instagram at TFTC Podcast, Facebook at the Pest Control Humor Depot Group, and our website, www.tftc.wtf. Don't forget to subscribe and share. See you soon.